you know. So one day this guy calls in and he's like, "Hey man, I'm just wondering, can you guys help me out?" So he's like, "Last night I ordered met a girl of plenty of fish." And he was like, "So we came back, we had a good time."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "I was really drunk, but I wanted to get her something to eat, so I gave her my card and told her to take $20 out." And yeah, man, he's like, so I'm like, I already know where this is going. Man, welcome back. Another great, exciting episode of
Just Looking Out Podcast.
Yes, man. I'm your host, Sean T, my boy.
Saint D.
D2 Nice.
Man, we back. The Lookout Crew, full effect. First, we're going to start off with quick RIP, rest in peace to the singer D'Angelo.
Yeah, RIP
to Mr. Brown Sugar himself. He passed after at 51 from cancer. So once again, RIP. His child's mother, also singer Angie Stone, she had also unfortunately passed earlier this year. So shout out to their son. He's definitely going through a lot right now, losing both parents in a year. But RIP D'Angelo, RIP Angie Stone. All right. Let's get into it, man. This episode is about dating.
Yeah.
Man, we're going to discuss how you feel, man. Is it tough out here? Just the needs and the wants of the average today male, female, man. Can we keep up with that? Let's start off with some dating apps, man. You ever use a dating app?
Yeah. I use quite a few. I use Tinder. There's an app called Plenty of Fish. So those are like two of the main dating apps that I've used before. Currently in this era of dating, I feel like social media and what social media is doing to change the dating world is sometimes a good and a bad thing. But reverting to the app like Tinder and Plenty of Fish, those were like the main two apps that I used.
Yeah. You was heavy?
I was heavy on Tinder. The Plenty of Fish was the first app that I used. And it was like, I guess you could relate it to Facebook. So, Facebook, you make your profile, do all of that. And you just had a variety of people that you could talk to. Mm. The thing about Plenty of Fish is it was like a ghetto Tinder. Ghetto Tinder. So you get in like different girls from this area, that area.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, if I pick this girl from Decatur, it's gonna be another girl from, local. So it just gave you a variety of.
You had to pick by area.
You had to pick by area. Like Tinder is like you guessing like this girl might be cute, and then you unlock something in her profile. You're like, oh nah, that's not what I want.
Yeah.
So like those apps was like one of the apps that I used before.
Okay.
Man, nah, you gotta go.
Go.
I ain't even...
Yeah, I have used dating apps before. I have tried them. Like I tried what he said, the Plenty of Fish and the Tinder, but just at like different points, in my life where it's like, all right, you come to realize certain apps are for just certain things and stuff. Tinder is definitely for like hookup back in the day. You would just like that was a hookup, and Plenty of Fish, yes, that
was the instant hookup.
Yeah,
it
was some different females on Plenty of Fish that you would find from other apps. But now they got all this like Bumble and I guess like OK Cupid or something like that.
Christian Mingle.
Yeah, Christian Mingle.
Hey, shout out to Christian Mingle.
They got it's so many just apps out there now to where it's like, what is the real intentions at this point? Like,
the metaverse.
It's like you got so many different apps and everything's created for like a certain different purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they even got sugar daddy, sugar baby apps now. So
that's wild.
You know what I'm saying?
Wild.
So you could literally be on this. You could become a sugar daddy to some girl, and that's just strictly what it is. Like, you're not going to date. They just know what it is. So yeah, nowadays it done got crazy, but back in the day, yeah, Tinder and like I said, Plenty of Fish, and then just a few others. Yeah. What about you?
That's wild.
Oh shit.
Yo, so crazy part is I've actually never used a dating app.
All right, all right.
Okay.
I know people who have. I know, I know people who done got real lucky off them dating apps,
Yeah.
man. Like so, and because of that, I've had a lot of people suggest it to me, but I don't know. Like I said, I think I said this in the earlier video. Like I'm somebody who kind of like really don't mind being single, so like I was no rush, and then relationships just happen for me pretty much. So yeah, nah, I've never been on a dating app, man. But I got a funny story, man. So at one of my old jobs, I used to work in fraud, right?
Yeah.
So you get people calling in for all types of crazy stuff. Oh, I didn't get my kid permission to use my Apple account, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people call in for stuff that's not fraud. Like they think it's fraud because they didn't authorize it, but in some cases, if you know the person, it's not fraud. You know what I'm saying? Like so one day this guy calls in and he's like, "Hey man, I'm just wondering, can you guys help me out?" So he's like, "Last night I met a girl off of Plenty of Fish," and he was like, "So we came back, we had a good time, and then he was like, I was really drunk, but I wanted to get her something to eat, so I gave her my card and told her to take $20 out." And yeah, man, he's like, so I'm like, I already know where this is going. So he's like, but I woke up the next day. She's completely cleared me out. She took all my money. He's like, I don't even know if I have her name. Blah, blah. And he was like, so I just wondering, can you guys help me out file out this fraud? So I had to tell him, I was like, I was like, sir, you got robbed. And I said to him just like that. I was like, sir, you that's not fraud. You got robbed. I was like, you need to file a police report. He's like, I don't even know if I know anything about her. I was like,
no, you got finesse, my nigga.
Right? Yeah, finesse for real, bro.
Yo, ran up in your money.
When I tell you, I was on the other end of that line, bro. Like trying to hold in, laughing so bad, like I couldn't even believe the call was real, bro. Like I was on the other end, just holding my bro. I was like, yo,
I had to mute him a couple times.
Yo, when I tell you, I was laughing so hard, bro. My man was like, I ordered the girl for Plenty of Fish. He tried to file out his fraud, but did not want to file a police report, bro.
Yeah, he already knew.
I mean, even if he did, the police would have been like, you're a dumbass because number one, you gave the information,
gave her the card,
and that's it.
And that's it. Like, and that's how it goes, bro. Like, not to stray too far off subject of dating, but
I got finesse, not from giving any girl no money, but there was one day I had them lonely nights, and I text a girl from Plenty of Fish. It's always the girls from Plenty of Fish. They scamming it. Let me stop.
They are scamming.
Listen, you told me to pull up, blah to this house, and I pull up in front of the point. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna ride around. I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait for hours. I see like lights moving. I'm texting the girl, I'm at your crib. What's going on?
Yeah.
And they didn't want to come out. So I start getting scared. Like I'm like, oh nah, like I need to delete this app. This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
The police come and they tell me, hey, why are you here? I said, I'm sorry, sir. I was on this app and somebody told me to come to this location. And they're not here. And then he said, let me give you a word of advice. When them apps look kind of weird and they tell you to go to another location that you're not supposed to go to, you need to be careful. Because like with those type of situations, you don't know who behind that app, man. It could be a grown man ready to do some weird stuff, man.
That's true.
So that's like that 1 year, I was like, I'm not going to this app if I need a little, you know what I'm saying?
That was the last time you used it?
Man, it's been years. It's been a couple years since I used that app.
Man,
my Morio's got set up.
Yeah, for real.
Somebody's dungeon
anymore. For real. But like, them apps is dangerous,
bro. That's a fact. Our boy got set up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, but that happens though. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, especially sites like that. you might wind up at somebody's crib, or it might be the chick, but her boyfriend might be waiting in the crib with the gun. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
And to rob you or whatever, or take whatever you got. I mean, that happens all the time with apps.
Question.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever like? I know since you never been on a dating app, have you ever, I guess, talked to a girl on the internet or something, whether you slid in DMs or something like that, or you did meet off a dating app and she didn't look like the pictures?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
There's been a couple of them. My experience with that is like there was a girl that was pretty short, and she was kind of like chubby looking.
Yeah.
But on the picture, her face, you just always saw her face.
Mm.
So now, as I was talking to her, like
the first time,
we'll talk on the phone
from
and
here
stuff.
up.
But then, like, she'll have the sweetest voice on the phone.
Yeah.
But when you look at her appearance, she's like, I'm overweight. I'm going through this. So that, like, that little thing that I had going on, and believe it or not, it was plenty of fish again. Finessing me. Another app finessed me back in the days. I think it was like Tilt. They had me drive all the way just to go see the girl. And once I did what I needed to do with the girl, the next day, oh yeah, this ain't no relationship. It's like them apps is not like, you know what I'm saying, some long term. Now some people get lucky and get married.
That's true.
But there's other people.
It sounds like that's what you looking for.
It's like man, those apps. I was trying, but then when I realized, I was like, yo,
okay,
I'm not going back to none of them apps.
Was a good guy on that.
I'm not going back to none of them.
They weren't looking for none of that.
Yeah,
I feel that. What about you, Sean? Any female that you might have talked to previously or met back in the day, and then later on reconnected and just like, nah.
Definitely. So my ex, we had met in a club. Not like we had went to the club together, but we didn't know each other at the time. But we wound up connecting or whatever like that.
Yeah.
So I didn't really remember what she looked like when we started talking because I hadn't seen her maybe like a week before we started talking again. So I was on her Facebook page. Facebook page had me thinking I was about to date like Ashanti. I'm not even and she was not unattractive. So let me say that. She wasn't ugly. I'm not even trying to play her in that manner at all.
Yeah.
But her Facebook pictures made me think I was about to be dating Ashanti.
A straight baddie.
Yes, and in real life, like I said, once again, still very pretty and cute, but it was just like a little bit of like a you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, like I said, still very beautiful, but it was just definitely what I thought it was about to be coming to my house. Like how excited I was, and when I actually walked to the door, it definitely like lowered it down a little bit. Like, okay, all right. Yeah. So yeah. Shout out to her.
That's crazy. That is crazy though. Yeah. No, I feel you though. I had experience like that too before, where like I talked to a girl like back in the day. We were dating like younger, and then kept caught up with her through like Facebook or something like that. Sent her a message and stuff, and it's like, all right, conversation going good. Like, all right, I remember what she used to look like back in the day because I used to be together, but some years done went by. You know what I'm saying? She didn't had a. I think she had a kid at that time. I don't remember, but it's like some years that went by, and I was like, all right, so we reconnected on Facebook, and then we started talking and stuff. And she's like, all right, well, you doing this weekend? I was like, all right, kind of got busy this weekend, so next weekend. I was like, all right, so went to go meet up with her on the weekend, and it's like, yeah. As soon as I walked in, I'm looking around like, dang, where's she at and everything like this. I'm like, man, and then she just waved out of nowhere. I'm like, nah, that can't be her. That can't be her. Then she started getting close. I was like, dang, you want to kind of hide it a little bit because you don't want it to be like, all right, I'm just disappointed. But it's like, dang, I mean, from what I remember back in the day,
what happened?
Like, yeah, like what happened? But they're like, well, I just got on there live, and it's like, I'm still the same shit. I'm still the same. How you
get? Women got that extra stress.
Yeah, I'm like, okay,
stress of being a woman.
I was like, all right, well, we just kicked it, hung out and stuff like that. But after that one night, that one night, I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. we not the same anymore. Like back in the day, yeah, but now life is lifing for you. So, but yeah, that's my little kind of catfish moment myself. Yeah.
I guess segue into that. She had a kid.
Yeah.
Are y'all open to dating women with kids? And let's say if you didn't have any of your own, or even if you do, is that a deal breaker for you women with kids?
Well, man, for me, it is a deal breaker because I feel like if I were to date with somebody with kids, it would just be like those can never be my kids, but like at the same time, I'm gonna have to be, their stepdad in the near future or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to build a relationship with their kids, whether I like it or not, and then meet the dad every once in a while. It'll be too much. Now if the person was a single mom, you know what I'm saying, and then I enter into the picture, then yeah, I'm cool with it. But if it's like you still having connections with your baby daddy, and then I try to like talk to you, and then your baby daddy is like right there, it's like, man, I'm not trying to compete with that man, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just the kids. For me, so, I couldn't do it. Yeah, okay. I couldn't do it.
So okay. Nah, it's not for you. Okay. For me, as somebody who grew up with a stepdad, I feel like I sound crazy saying no because my stepdad, is pretty much my dad.
Yeah.
So I definitely would, but at my age, without giving away my age,
yeah,
I would want to date a woman with some kids with some type of independency. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I don't know about like new baby.
Yeah,
just simply based off the fact of like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're kind of at an age where like we like, at least I'm at an age where I'm kind of like at my peak right now. So it's pretty time to like live it up right now and just and do things and be able to go as you please or whatever. Yeah. So I'm definitely not opposed to dating somebody with children, but I would like them children to be, like I said, a little independent. You know what I'm saying? They get up and cook their own breakfast.
Yeah.
Or we could go out with it on a date night.
Yeah.
And leave them at the house
so they can watch themselves.
Yeah. I could do that. Okay. That's perfectly fine with me.
Yeah. Okay. For me, since we was all hypothetical,
allegedly,
if I have let's just say if I have one kid, then I would definitely date a woman with kids, but with a kid. So it would have to kind of match me if I had kids. So if I have one kid, she could have one kid. If I have two, then she could have two. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't, if I have two kids, she got three. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So
time out.
He did like the math. I was like, wait a minute.
If she overdoes you by one kid, it's a deal breaker.
It's a deal breaker. Yes. What the hell? There's more variables to go on about with more kids. Though. Okay. First word. If it's 2, then we're a family of 6. With extra kid, we're a family of 7. And you might actually have multiple baby daddies. That's multiple dudes I have to deal with.
Oh my god.
One dude cool. 2 dudes maybe. But 3 dudes? Come on.
That's
come on.
Overdoing.
3 is a lot.
That's a lot. But there's women out there with multiple baby daddies.
Oh my
And just imagine the dude that has to pick up behind that. You got to meet all these baby daddies unless they're deadbeats, so they just never come around.
Right. Yeah, that's a fact.
To the women with multiple baby daddies, we assure y'all still great mothers.
Yeah. But as far as
shout out to the woman with the multiple baby daddies.
There you go. As far as if I didn't have any kids, then no, I wouldn't date a woman with kids. Because I would want to start my own little family, my own little legacy. So I would want to just, if I don't have any kids, then I would definitely go for a woman who didn't have kids. So that just somebody who had 1 kid, 2 kids, it wouldn't even be an option for me.
I feel you. Okay, all right. I could feel you on that one.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it from a scenario if I didn't have any kids, because like I said, I have a kid. If I didn't, I guess it's still the same, because like I said, y'all grew up with y'all pops.
Yeah.
Okay, like I said, my pops was my step pops. So I guess with that stated, just because of that alone, I would just feel like, I don't want to say obligated, but I would feel like I would be a fool to not do it. So that's from my perspective. I definitely get it from your perspective. I think mine is just strictly based off the fact that I had a stepdad. So who would I be to pass on that opportunity?
Would there be a limit on how many kids she had? Even in, all right, let's say you're okay with it. So would it be a limit? Two
kids.
Okay.
2 kids if I didn't have any.
All right. Now one more thing. With her having kids, would it matter if they're 2 girls, a boy and girl, or 2 boys? Would that make a difference?
Oh man, I don't know, cause teenagers give you such attitudes. And I don't have, like, I have a son. So I've never raised a girl teenager, but I've heard stories. Yeah, and I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I would give it a try no matter what, just because of that in heart obligation that I feel I just couldn't pass that up because someone did that for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm coming from with it. But I definitely get it. But yeah, 2 kids would be my limit. Like I said, and at my age, I would like them 2 kids to,
be older.
Yeah, man. Shit, if one of them could drive, that would be even better.
Okay, about 16, 17.
You know what I'm saying? If one of them could drive and almost out of the house, that would be even better at my age.
Okay.
So,
About to be college students graduating from high school?
Yeah, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, because me and your mama got to go.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We got to go. We trying to go to the Ricky Smiley concert. Yeah. Choo unk stuff.
I feel you. Okay. I feel you on that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay.
I feel y'all though. All right, man. Social media, man, has made dating kind of tough now. It's made it easier because you can meet people for a distance and y'all can connect, like we said, just, plenty of fish and all other things like that.
Yeah.
But also, social media has made it a lot easier for you to lose your significant other, right? Because depending on how she looking on the gram or whatever. There's dudes in the DMs, man. What y'all feel about that? You slid in some DMs?
Yeah, I've slid in some DMs before.
Okay.
But the thing is with the DMs is, like, you message a girl in the DMs, and you try to, like, say for instance, you trying to hit or you trying to get with them that same night. You may be talking like a certain way on the DMs, but when you meet them in person, it's like a whole completely different person.
Yeah.
And sometimes, the majority of times, it's the woman and the guys. The guys will be straight up honest with you. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to hit the first night. And then they might be on that timing, and then the next couple of days they get cold feet. Nah, I can't make it. And then the girls that are about it, it's like, if you're about it in real life, in the DMs, you're saying all these things. It's like your character got to match what you say in the DMs for certain guys and for certain females. Females might like a dark skinned, good looking, slim dude, and then you might want something thick, and then y'all meet each other. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
You persuade yourself like a good looking dude, and then you look like a bump.
Yeah.
So it's like the reality of talking to somebody in the DMs from the first time you meet with them, and then the next time when you see them is like 2 completely different personalities. So I think overall, social media, it gives you the aspect of I could persuade people into thinking like I'm this way, and then in real life I'm actually I'm a different person.
You got tough. They call them keyboard warriors on the internet, but in person. Yeah, and it could be the same way with dating and stuff like that. Like, you might be more confident typing it because you might be the only person in the room. You know what I'm saying? They can't see you or whatever like that. So you might feel confident talking all that, that lovey dovey stuff all on the in the DMs. But yeah, when you do in person, it'd be like you're really not that person. You know what I'm saying? Now that it's face to face, because it's always easier doing things when you're the only person there. But face to face, a lot of people are different.
Yeah,
face to face for sure. um, I feel like just in terms of like letting you hit or whatever like that, I feel like guys like we probably hit regardless. I feel like women don't decide until they see you. Like I feel like
Yeah.
when you show up at the house and that maybe like they first glance,
Yeah.
I feel like if you could get to the point where they see you and they're attractive, you're in the hit zone. But then from there, with with women, you gotta then it goes to what you say and how you act. You know what I'm saying? I think guys talk their way out of the hit zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think we and for women with dudes, I think you don't never leave the hit zone, bro. I think like no matter how it goes, you know what I'm saying. If it leads into a sex, it's probably still a go for guys. For women, it's just that initial attraction. The
Yeah.
attraction is good,
Yeah.
but then it's all about what you say or do from there.
That's fast.
Yeah.
That's fast, cause you say something wrong or do something wrong during out the date, that'll just turn her off, and that'll just be it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it happen. You because like you said, it's a physical attraction. You show up, if y'all meeting each other, or you come to a door or whatever, and you know what your fit gotta be nice. You know what I'm saying? And then
you pass the attraction test.
Yeah, you pass the
you
attraction test, and you smell good. You know, wearing some good cologne, and you just smell good. Then you already in the door.
There. Yes, you are in there.
It just takes for one thing though, just one thing to mess it up. You could be picky about something, or you could say, "Man, I don't like this," or it could be anything.
Controversial. Hey,
like I said,
or like, you didn't hold the door for me the second time.
That'd be another thing.
Like
if you holding the door the first day, you better hold the door this next day. Cause they're gonna look for it every time.
they're gonna
pull their chair in, do all of that.
Yes, they're gonna want
passenger princess. So that what
passenger princess.
Yeah.
So you better do it right the first time, because that's gonna reflect, and she's gonna be like, nah, you know what? I think we're just better off friends.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like
I said, especially if you if y'all both know what it is. Like I said, y'all both been talking to each other in the in the DMs or whatever like that, and you going over there for that.
Yeah.
Like I said, men, we don't never change that. That's our mission. We're gonna try to see it completed.
Yeah.
Like I said, women, even if they know you coming over there for that, you gotta pass 2 tests.
And that's the thing with social media. I think it's giving women more power more than the men, because now they can create their personnel, different women have different personalities. And then to like back then, it was like either you was educated or you was just bougie. Now you go on the internet, it's like variety of different women that are gothic, women that are bi, is like trans, categories of multiple women that have all these personalities, and they all attracted to another category of men. And men, let's be honest, is men is not a lot of it's like you're a business, you're in the hood, you're a criminal, or you just an average Joe. It's just like those are the basic categories. Woman, we got like different categories of women with different nationalities. So it's like that's what I think. For that aspect, it makes dating hard for the youth, for like young adults.
They say because it's hard to choose.
Too many personalities online, man. And then it's like every woman is giving themselves out there freely, like they just don't care no more. I don't think there's a few women that want to get married, have kids. Some women just want to hey, I just want a boyfriend. I just want a man. That's it. I ain't trying to get married, locked in with you for the rest of my life. That's how women are moving nowadays. You know,
I feel like that's kind of like a young mentality, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like guys kind of have that same when you younger. I feel like everybody kind of has that mentality of this is just a right now thing or whatever like that. Because I think loyalty and being faithful when you're young, I'm talking about like early teens, early 20s. That's like seems like probably impossible.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, but I think that's just a maturity thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how I feel more so what you were saying. It's kind of just like a maturity thing. It just depends where you are. You know what I'm saying? I feel like women kind of grow out of it faster than guys, though. I feel like guys keep it going really as long as they can.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I feel like women be the first ones that be wanting to like really settle down and start a family and do all those things. And you know, some guys that even want to start that family and stuff like that, shoot, if the option is out there to still be in the streets, they still gonna do it and have their family. So just a maturity thing.
Question with the maturity thing. So as guys, we're more likely to settle down in our 30s, early to mid 30s.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, now that you have a woman who is already now in her 30s, she's more thinking in like her 40s now because she's more mature.
Yeah.
So she's gonna want more things from you.
Yeah.
So if you're not in that category, do you date a younger woman, or do you still try to still stick with that woman that's your age, but you gotta basically get to her maturity level?
I feel you.
Yeah.
That depends what you want from your life at this moment, at that moment. You know what I'm saying? If you know that it's time that you need to start stepping your game up, you know what I'm saying, doing better in life, improving your credit or whatever, then yeah, you want to get with that woman that's your age, that's thinking ahead of you. Yeah. Because eventually what will happen is she'll pass those gems to you, and now you're also thinking ahead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you're looking to the future. But if you just cool with being a scumbag, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? And you just, nah, bro, I'm good. Then then you still go up to younger women, because younger women still want to go to the clubs and hookah lounges and stuff like that. So it just depends on where you are mentally as a man, at that age. To me.
Okay. Yeah, I think some yes and no to your point, because nowadays I think if you go to the 40 and 30-year-old woman in this era, in the big 2025 right now, a lot of older women are kind of venturing out to being how they were when they were younger. Like they like older women like going to clubs, older women like going to hookah lounges and stuff like that. Yeah. So I don't even think it's about like the age per se, but it's more about the personality of the woman, because some women have an old heart and older women they still want to party, they still want to have a good life. So it all depends to me, or if you're trying to get into the dating world and all that, what's your personality? Like, are you an outgoing person, or you're kind of just a chill, stay at the crib type person? Yeah. And then you meet that person, and then they wilding out and they want to go out and do all that stuff. Y'all personalities might meet, and then they could, younger people usually are the ones that like to go to lounges and parties all the time. So younger people usually date the younger people. But what's happening now is older people are starting to, like older women specifically, are starting to go in to date the YNs. And they like, I can make this YN wherever he wants to be in the future, and I'm gonna settle for what he want to do right now, crash out and do all this dumb stuff, and make money in the streets, or be a rapper.
That ain't for no future.
That's temporary.
Yeah, that's one that YN to come through.
And
break her off, bro. That's it.
Yes, and go on.
And them women ain't worried about their future, bro.
That's the thing. So that's why I said it. Back to what I said. We have different categories of women. The older women that want the YN people, the older woman that just want to settle down and just have a good chill life, or you're just in that middle where you're in between of settling down and then still trying to enjoy your life. Yeah. So it's like all these categories of women are making us men go insane. Like like what the freak? Who do we pick for real?
So with that being said, how do y'all feel about the women saying they want a provider to pay 100%? Do y'all believe in 50-50? Or do y'all believe in paying 100% of everything?
Okay, so I'll start it off by saying this. I'm gonna be honest. If I could afford it, I would pay 100%.
Okay,
I would. And I'm saying this based off the fact of, because I'm somebody that kind of likes to do what they want to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if I pay 100%, of everything in here, bro. Like, the days I want to chill, I need to. I get to chill.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
you know what I'm saying? All of that. Now, I feel like the food should be cooked. It should be food that I like.
Now, I'm not 600% coming.
Now, I'm not saying that I'm not. I'm not
Okay.
saying I'd be a tyrant in the house or non-negotiable because I want my woman to enjoy her life also for sure.
Okay.
But if I could, I would because, like I said, I feel like just life would be easier. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it'd be a little less stressful or whatever. Because I feel like they say happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
And some women want to work, but a lot of women wouldn't mind being a housewife and staying home and being creative. Probably starting like little small businesses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you know what I'm saying? Probably the happiest man in the world has a happy wife. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So if I could, I would, but since I can't, I'm a 70-30 type of guy. You know what I'm saying? I like to pay a little bit more, based off of what I can do.
Okay. Okay, no wrong with that. What about you, Dan?
I mean, I feel like every woman has to bring something at least to the table. That's why I always like the 50-50 rule, because it's like you can both split it two ways. If I don't got that much, then you could pitch in some at least something.
Mm-hmm.
But like nowadays, I know a lot of women are like, hey, you spending on, you gonna have to spend a whole bag on me if you want to get married. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And it's like now women are, I wouldn't say, okay, some of them are gold diggers, so you gotta watch out for those. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna finesse your pockets.
Yeah.
But like some women, they just, I don't know, they like the fact that they man can do everything for them and they don't have to do nothing. So that's why I say the 50-50 rule, because if I were to ever get to a point where I spent 100% on anybody, it is like I don't want to make that person feel like they don't have to do nothing in this marriage or relationship. Like it just be screwed up, because it's like, what if you doing everything and then one day you just collapse and you in the hospital?
Yeah.
Then what? Whoever you with not gonna be able to pay the bills. Not gonna be able to do jack. So they gotta give something to the table, like at least something. Because some women, they don't want to do nothing. They just want to sit on their behind and watch Netflix all day.
Nah, you would definitely have to be doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I would be cool paying 100%, but you have to be doing something. Like I even if you never wanted to leave the house, that's fine or whatever. Or you didn't want to start any side businesses or coming up with the arts and crafts, then I would at least expect dinner. You know what I'm saying? At least 4 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying? I would have to have a little spot in the house I could go to, and when I'm in there, like, bro, like, chill, like, don't throw the kids in my face as soon as I get in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least let me come in the house and get an hour just to myself to unwind from whatever I do. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll come out and get with the kids and stuff like that. Like, but in my household, like, that would be a rule. It would be like literally daddy's home, but he gotta go to his room and unwind for a second, take a second to breathe. Then he gonna come out here and help with homework and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that I feel you though, but yeah. Well, how about you?
Like I feel like if I could, then I would do 100%. But only way I would do 100%, even if I had the money, is we gotta have kids. If we don't have no kids, you can be at the house all day watching Netflix, sleeping. I gotta go to work and I'm watching you sleep and shit. And I come home and you're in your pajamas and the food's just now starting and stuff. Like, no.
You gotta be on your job.
You gotta be on your job, bro. You got a baby, we got a kid or something like that, 4 or 5 months, a year or two, until when they I got you. But once the kid go to like pre-K, kindergarten, and then just for hours, just like you got to be doing something.
Just watching the Young and the Restless.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I should be able to come home and then yes, food should be cooked, laundry, cleaned up, everything should be good. But at least if we don't have any kids, then you should be trying to work from home or something. Just you gotta do something. But yes, if I had it and we had kids, then yes, I would take care of the family. But
hold on, really fast. Sorry. So she did work from home, but you paid 100% of the bills. You let her keep all her money. She just got to be making money.
She would. I would. All right. I would let her pay like some things too, because I know some women do want to feel that independency. You know what I'm saying? Not feel like you controlling everything. Because I get mad. I'm taking the Wi-Fi cord off and stuff. I'm changing the password. Nah. I paid for this Wi-Fi. You ain't getting it. So yes. All right. Let her pay for groceries, and if the kids got little costumes, activities they want to do, pay for that. Put gas in your own vehicle or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that cool. But the house, and whatever mortgage, rent, or utilities, I'll do that. I'll do that. Little trips we take, I'll do that. But yeah, you at least if we don't have any kids, you should be working doing part time or something. Hey, because you said you gotta have something. You gotta have something.
You gotta work at Kroger, McDonald's, something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Kroger, McDonald's.
Kroger, McDonald's. You ain't gotta do all that.
You gotta have 2 jobs.
Listen, bro. If your girl working at McDonald's, she might as well be paying bills because she working hard.
McDonald's chicks be coming in though.
That's all. But I'm saying if you make your girl work that hard, bro, she might as well be paying something for real. 50-50.
Just a regular little, like I said, just work from home, just answer phone calls, customer service or something, do it part time, and just, I just don't want to get up and I got a long 10, 11, 12 hour shift. And then you sleeping in until 11, and you get up and you watching TV, and it's like,
no, the hot dogs in the air fryer.
The food will be done in about an hour. Like an hour, I get home at the same time every day. So it's like you just now vacuuming, because I used to do that with my mom when I was a kid. Like I wait till my mom get home like 20 minutes, 10 minutes. She damn near be pulling up. I pull out the vacuum and be vacuuming, cleaning, washing the dishes. Like, oh, I didn't even know you were on your way.
House smell like fresh vacuum.
Right. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Like
fresh potpourri. Like I know you just vacuumed.
Like I know you.
The potpourri scent is still burning my nostrils. I know you just put this down.
You just washed the dishes because it's still wet around the sink. Exactly. So yeah,
you watched every episode of Bridgerton. You just saw that 2 days ago.
Right. You didn't already watch so much because you just been at the house and like, I need for my girl to just be
box of chocolates everywhere.
Productive. Yeah, they go because they going like, you gonna eat and stuff. You chilling. You pretty much just chilling all day, every day. So
that's how I feel you. That's what I'm saying. Like my woman, I would want
just
her
like that episode Rochelle and Everybody Hates Chris.
Yes, bro. I was just about to mention Rochelle. Rochelle's the perfect example of that. Rochelle quit her jobs whenever they gave her a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Her man had 3 jobs. I'm just trying to have one and do it though. But yeah, man. Dating is crazy out here right now. Shout out to those who are doing it, going strong at it.
Yeah.
Shout out to those who have already found their others and they far removed from the dating world.
Yeah.
It's more of a blessing than you know.
Facts. Yeah.
And man, shout out to the lovers and friends.
Yeah.
Man, that's all the time we got today. We the Lookout Crew, Sean T.
Saint D.
D Nice.
Man, we out. Check us. Just
looking out.